coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, hey. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Big love, man, to everybody out there who been following me with this movement, man. Everybody, man, whoever like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit that new hype button. That's the new thing, by the way. Hit that hype button to get us in this algorithm. But man, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm 2 days away from 6 years out here, man. That's a blessing, man. That is a blessing. That is a blessing. That is a blessing, man. And y'all a big part of that blessing, man, because, you know, y'all have kept me motivated, you know what I'm saying, stimulated to keep doing what I'm doing, man. So shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate you. Big love, man. Listen, got a crazy one for you today. Man, I always think to tell y'all about this dude, but I didn't know how much really material I had. But this is another one of them mythical figures in the Virginia State Penitentiary, man. And I can remember hearing his name all the time, versus me actually really running into him, and he just, like the way you heard, it's just like when I kept hearing about Cupcake. You know what I'm saying? I heard his voice. Then when I see him and I see how small Cupcake was, and his voice was just big, but he was not actually a physically big dude. You know what I'm saying? But his reputation was big because of, you know, things that he had already done. This how it was about EJ, man, about Earl Jackson, man. Hey, man. Earl Jackson, a.k.a. they say the green-eyed bandit. Green-eyed bandit, man, want nothing to play with. Light-skinned dude, man, with green eyes, hazel eyes, whatever you want to call him, man. But he light-skinned dude, man. And you remember the movie Life when they had that dude that played the dude that said, okay, Goldmouth, that's enough of a beating. He'll put you in the frame of mind of that kind of dude. Look like him, that kind of dude right there. That's a good example right there. You know, so when I first did run into Earl, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, say he a light-skinned dude, green eyes, probably about 5'10", slim cut. He jogged a lot. He worked out a lot at that time that I was around. And he had already been down a long time, man. Maybe like, at that time, probably like the 2000s, probably pulling up on 40 years. You know what I'm saying? Earl did a lot of time, man. He might have did 50-something before he got out. You know what I'm saying? And I get to that part later. But in that penitentiary, man, Earl was a dude that supposed that came in young. You know, go through that wall. You had to go through that wall, and you know, about him being young, light skinned, green eyes. I'm sure he probably ran into some issues, and they say that's how he handled them issues. You know, and supposedly, allegedly, somebody upper room. You did so. That alone right there gonna put you, you know what I'm saying, you know, in the algorithm of the penitentiary where, hey, woo, wow. You know what I'm saying? Dudes got to give you, you know, some real consideration before they come at you any kind of way. You see, so this is probably why he stayed locked up so long. But he had a heck of a reputation because, like I said, he was one of the names that I used to hear a lot when I first got locked up, you know, with the Bo Billies and the Sam Pitts and the you know what I'm saying, the Earl Jacksons and the Shorty Pimps and the Mac Jeffersons and the, you know, you heard these names, right? But you don't know if you ever run into these guys. You don't know. It just happened that in my travels, I ended up running into most of these cats. And like I said, yeah, man, when I ran into Earl, man, he was coming on Greensville. We was on Greensville. He was on a whole nother unit at first. And I heard he was over there turning up with the gamble. He gon' gamble. That's his hustle. And I'm talking about he was penitentiary rich when I ran into him. I'm talking about What I mean by penitentiary rich, like big stove box, cigarettes galore, bags and bags and bags and bags and bags of cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? He had it like that. He'd come to a poker game or skin game or something with, excuse me, 30, 40 kinds of cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? 30, 40 kinds of cigarettes coming to a game. You ain't running the game. That's big money. That's Frank Clark material. You know what I'm saying? Dudes like that, these legendary dudes that, you know what I'm saying, getting all this type of money where it don't even really matter to them. They done had so much penitentiary money. They lose it. If they double it up or flip it up, 9 times out of 10, they gonna get high with it. You know what I'm saying? And that was another one of, you know what I'm saying, Earl Jones. Earl like to get high. That's what he partake in. That's what his forte is. That's what he want to do. And he like them peoples too. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. And he like the women too. So, these is his vices. This is what he do. So in order to get the things that he wanted, you know what I'm saying, he had to have that money, and he got that money. He gambled, man, and he was a good gambler too. You know what I'm saying? And he stole boxing, and he, racketeering, and he loaning out money. He, you know what I'm saying? So he had a penitentiary business sense because he been in the penitentiary for so long, and obviously he's surviving and thriving at that. So he know how to get money. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, at the same time, he a gangster. They say he'll throw it all away in a minute. If you play with him, he gonna carve you up. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And they say when he go with them boys and if he see one of them that he like, you know what I'm saying? And they got a man already say he go to the man and say, look, man, what's up? I'm trying to purchase him. Y'all want him. I mean, what you want for him? What you want? I pay. And then, dude, like, man, I ain't selling my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? This is real talk. Dude's a purchase of a person, a human up in that joint. They purchasing humans up in the penitentiary, man. And cause he from the old school, and that's how they did it. And dude might be like, nah, man, no. I mean, whatever you want, bro. I mean, what you want? 40, 50 kinds of cigarettes or whatever. I want the boy. You know what I'm saying? He don't want it. Then Earl might go to the boy, and the boy say he willing to come over there where the grass is greener, where he ain't got to pay for nothing, he ain't got to worry about nothing, ain't nobody gonna mess with. So boy might want to leave. Then he gonna take him. When you should have took the 40, 50 cards, he gonna take them. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want him to take them, chances is there's somebody going up over there. It's just like that. So that's why they call him the green-eyed bandit. He not playing. Now, that's for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he put his stamp on, whatever he say, how he coming or that's what he gonna do. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, this is real tough, man. So some dudes got to witness that on there. You know what I'm saying? Because he made some moves and made some plays on there that caused big stir up. And these youngins, so they got, they click gonna get behind them. And man, you got older dudes on that, man. People get this whispering and telling, man, y'all about finna die, man. Go mess with that old green-eyed, man. Yeah, y'all better check his. Yeah, he already got some of them Jones on his belt in the penitentiary. So, I remember when something was getting ready to get super duper out of hand. And that wasn't even on our side, but we was hearing about it all on the other side. Like, cooler heads prevailed, man, and people got in the, got the brokering and stuff because they didn't want to see what was gonna happen. But it was gonna be super duper ugly, man. Cause like I say, man, he just ain't nothing to play with, man. You know what I'm saying? I just know that just from the rumors and the dudes that I had already been around, that's been down a long time and known. And then he eventually ended up on our side. You know what I'm saying? And man, he was coming up in that gym, man, to play skin and things like that, man. I'm talking with bags of cigarettes, man. You know what I'm saying? He'll come up in that joint, had somebody with him too. They had bags of cigarettes. He got they was taking the laundry bags at the time. I was telling people they was taking the pillowcases at the time or the big old towels and stuff, and they was getting somebody to sew them up into big cases like that and put a zip on them where dudes could zip it and open it. It'd be like a big bag, like a big tote bag. Dudes could throw five, 6 kinds of cigarettes up in this joint. You know what I'm saying? At a time, depending on which one you build. If you build a big one and you had them in the box, you might get 20 boxes in them joints. So dudes was walking around with them. This was going on for like a whole summer when the gambling was going crazy on Greensville. And the police was more or less letting dudes walk around with that, not really getting hip because they hadn't seen it before. Somebody started it, then everybody, all the gamblers had them. So when you was walking outside and you seen the gamblers walking around with their big old tote bags, you were like, oh, they came out here to gamble. You know what I'm saying? So dude might say, man, hey man, what you trying to shoot dice or what y'all trying to do? You knew somebody was trying to gamble when they came out there with all those cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? So man, I seen him come in the gym, man. First time I had seen him, he came in that gym, man, and went and got in that skin game. He had 2 of them bags, and he had a joker with him, holding a couple of bags of cigarettes. So I'm like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he calm. He one of them calm jokers. He ain't one of them. He ain't one of them barking and oh you mother black and no. He don't do none of that. Yeah, he one of them silent, like just like my man in life say, hey, all right, go mouth. Man had enough of beating. He one of them jokers like, all right, all right, go ahead now. I said what I said. Okay. All right, you got it. He one of them. So you gotta be, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to read the signs. While you steady over there, no, man, you ain't bet me. Man, I bet you. You didn't bet me, man. I'm telling you, you ain't bet me. You ain't up put the money. Put the money down, man. No, man, I ain't going for that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's how he coming. You know what I'm saying? That's how he coming, but he ain't going for nothing. You ain't taking nothing from him. You know what I'm saying? You talking about the man that's been in the penitentiary his whole life, man, since a teenager who probably don't even know if he gonna ever get out. You see what I'm saying? So he looking at life a whole lot different and he moving a whole lot different. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, man, so he had that cake, man. He had that paper. When I was around, he had that paper. He had commissary money. He had store box money. He had gambling money. He had money. Man, he was going to them bros, and I heard he allegedly getting the bros too, female COs. You know what I'm saying? Money make everything go around, man. That's why they say, man, green-eyed bandit, man, he want it, he gonna pay for it, whatever it is. Whatever it is, a female CO, boys, drugs, they said whatever it is, they said if he want it, he gonna pay for it, man. Straight up. First, if that ain't gonna work, then he gonna resort to other tactics. You understand? So yeah, man, but he was something, and I seen him get in games and drop. Real talk, man. I seen him get in games and drop 10, 15 cottons, man, of cigarettes, man, in like 15, 20 minutes, and then just quit. I ain't hitting today, man. I'm out. Man, what? Dudes, I ain't the person I seen do that is him and Frank Clark. Them the only 2 people that I seen that'll lose that type of money in a penitentiary gambling game and just walk away. Only 2. That's because them dudes had a undetermined amount of cigarettes, man. An undetermined amount of penitentiary money. Other than that, bro, the average dude dropped that type of money in a game, bro, let alone in a week, but in a day. Shh, man, they be chasing all the rest of the week and the rest of the month trying to get that money back, man. Because money hard in the penitentiary, man. So you drop that type of money, man, you on the chase. Man, I done seen them dudes sit there and do. I done seen Frank Clark sit there at the poker table. I swear to you, my good word. I'm talking less than 10 minutes and drop about 6, 7 cartons of cigarettes, just get up and, y'all got that today. And go walk on the way. It's like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's why dudes used to love to try to get him in the game. Come on, play a little bit, Frank. Come on, man. Because they know he didn't care. Because he had the money. You know what I'm saying? He had it. He had no vices. He won't, I don't think he was getting high. You know what I'm saying? He got money coming in. Whoop the whoop the whoop. He doing his thing. Same thing. Earl had money coming in. Way out. What Earl was doing. What Earl was doing. Earl was penitentiary rich. I can tell you that. He was penitentiary rich. And on top of that, he getting high as gas. Every time somebody got Earl, one of them type of jokes, he getting so much money. If you can get this sack in and he can get to you, he the one that he'll try to look. Now you get on, you ain't gotta say nothing. You get that good missile like that, you can come straight. I'm about the whole pack. I'm about the whole pack off your top. Ain't nobody gotta know you here. I be Miss Cole. I'm gonna give you some extra. You gonna make your money back at this. He want the whole sack. He want the whole sack. But see, the thing about that is, if dudes already been getting the sack and then you just stop, and then they see Earl high all the time, they gonna know what's going on. Then dudes gonna be wanting to get at you. See what I'm saying? You be beefing with the dope fiends if you try to isolate. You know what I'm saying? Your pack just getting it to one person. What you gonna them jokers gonna be at you, bro. Especially if you the only show in town. Nah, but them dudes want to get high. So it becomes a conflict. But them dudes that got their money, they want to get high too, and they don't want to be sharing. They don't want to be waiting to get it. If they got the money, they buy it off. Now, if the best for the dude that's getting it, it's a double-edged sword because he want to get rid of it as soon as possible. If I can just give it all to one person and make the money that I'm trying to make, why not do that? Only reason why not do that is because now you got these dudes, all the other fiends, and they gonna feel like, oh no, you playing games, huh? Yeah. If you ain't getting that thing and selling that thing and putting it out here, getting no, nigga, you can get up off here. You got to go. They gonna feel like that. See what I'm saying? So it's because they ain't gonna go Earl because Earl ain't gonna answer no questions. They let you go, man. Where you get? What's up, man? You look high. You got the jump. Where you get that from? You can't do that to a dude like that, man. You can't do that in the state penitentiary anyway. I told you, man. You can't do those type of things. That's some fed stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that in the state. You can't come and ask nobody that, man. Dudes, man. Who think you the people, man? What you ask me? You ask me. You ask me what? Yeah, you can't do that, man. That's out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, man. But he was getting money, man. He had a couple of little issues when I was on there with people, but you know, it got settled, man. It got settled, and I think it say see dudes know like when a dude like him, you know, who's been down a long time, got a reputation that he got. If he usually get into a real physical issue, it's gonna be a big issue. And dudes know, you know, it's gonna probably, you know, put the compound in a compromised position where everything halts. All people that's getting money to a halt. People got phones now to a halt. People got this going on, that's going on, visitation halt. Because if compound gets shut down, that's all these things come to a halt. So this is when the negotiators come in when you got dudes like that. It's just like when the situation happened with Bo on Mecklenburg, man. You know what I'm saying? When they know Bo gonna come out. They know Bo gonna have an issue when these doors open. Because of what was said to him. Doors ain't never open no more. Doors ain't never open no more. Just from talking. Doors ain't never open no more. I'm telling you, 3-4 days later, doors open. Other than when the doors open, all the parties involved, gone. Gone up off of there. They weren't opening them doors because they knew. And when you dealing with dudes like this from that era, from that, you know what I'm saying, back then, these dudes don't know. These dudes gonna go all in. They knew what was going on with Bo. Man, they shut that compound down just because the police seen the back and forth between Bo and Lil Buddy there. And they knew what was going on. Why I see you when the doors come up. Shh, those ain't coming back open. The doors ain't coming back open. If they do, everybody go. Yeah, so, you know, and that's how it was. So dudes are trying to intervene and get in the way of this stuff because they don't want to see, you know, this type of thing go on. Plus, like I say, they probably got a vested interest. Dudes getting money, dudes, you know, got this going on, that going on. They don't nobody want to be behind the door. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But yeah, he did his thing, man. He got that money, man. But you know, unfortunately, man, they said he got out too, even after all that time, man, and was out for a little while and ran into a snag, man. And you know, I don't know if it's that part, how much of it is true or not. I tend to believe it is from the many people that I heard it from and how many times I heard they had got a lot back up. You know what I'm saying? After 50-something years, man, that just hurt me in my heart, man. That's just horrible right there, man. For whatever reason, I just know that's just. But anyway, man. But shout out to EJ though, man. Yeah, the Green Eyed Bandit, man. I'm just telling you, his reputation in the penitentiary won't nothing to play with, man. I'm quite sure, you know, everybody who know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's one of them old names too that was well respected, man. And he was a high yellow dude with green eyes, man. So you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, they say it's one in every bunch, man, that'll cut your throat. all of them ain't, you know what I'm saying? They said one in every batch of them did a cut the throat, man. Green-eyed Bandit was one of them, man. But anyways, man, I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. Y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Big love to y'all, man, for rocking with me, man. For 5 years and some change, man. Let's keep it going, man. Book is on the way. Merch is on the way. The membership is still sitting there waiting for you if you ain't got it. You hear me? Let's go. Let's get it, man. We out here. TBP Nation, man. Y'all stand up. Be safe. Be smart. Make good decisions, man. Let's go. Let's make this 2026 our best year ever, man. Peace. Love.
The Banky special. Yeah. Pure delicious. Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.